All right, I don't know who Ben Wheeler is. I don't know who this Ben Wheeler fella is. But if him and I are going live at the same time, I guess it's up to you who to watch. I guess I don't know who to watch. But I do know that D4 is bad. Wow, it's true. It's true what they say. Anyway, how you guys doing this fine evening? I myself can't wait to exile along some paths. Subte Barracuda Kahi. And I'm not kidding, I don't know who Ben Wheeler is. Let me look it up. Let's see. Ben Wheeler. TV character, played by Jean-Luc Bilodeau on the TV show Baby Daddy. Romantically involved with Georgie Farlow, has one child, Emma. Is that the person? That's what came up. That's what came up when I Googled Ben Wheeler. Was I close? Anyway, I didn't know they streamed. Game stream. Who's the Mr. Wheeler guy? I don't know. Kahi said that Ben Wheeler and me were live at the same time, and he didn't know who to watch. And I didn't know who Ben Wheeler was, and he seemed surprised, so I just Googled Ben Wheeler. Apparently it's a character in a show. Anyway, recap roundup of the PoE up till now. The main has changed. Changing mains. Great Hoof Behemoth is He was league start, and I think warriors are better than people said they were going to be, for sure. And armor is better than people thought it was going to be as well, for sure. I didn't think they'd put this much armor applies to elemental damage on your gear. I didn't think the numbers would be this high. Just all over the place. You know? And I didn't know they'd put so much of it on your tree either. So actually, armor is feeling kind of nice. If you absolutely positively maximize it, right? Like I'm armor capped at the moment with about 30,000. The armor that is applying against elemental damage that's coming in is 82,000. So that's a lot. And then I have additional physical damage reduction of 7%. And maxed resistances, a little overcap on the fire there, 77. And capped chaos. What don't I have? Life. Not just a life for playing this game so much, but also I don't have health. I got 2,077 because they recently nerfed Titan's Grip so that you could decide either to do damage or to have life, but not both. And so Giant's Blood, your the life granted by your strength is halved. In this current build, I have about 380 strength. I could have as much as 460 or so, but I redid my tree after crafting myself the big boy, which happens to have 30% reduced attribute requirements. What a lucky roll on that thing. And so I could drop a bunch of strength to get other nodes that were cooler, which in turn further lowered my life. All said and done, I probably lose about 600 life, give or take, from clicking this one button. However, it's the button you click to be able to do damage instead of like not do damage. So, I mean, there we are. It's fun. It's fun to clear with. The clearing. I do maps for sure faster than the Witch on the Warrior. But when it comes to fighting any boss that is remotely hard, the Witch just kind of walks into the boss room and the boss dies and I don't know or care what's happening. And the Warrior is sweating. Just sweating. Doing fucking combos. Oh, Mace Strike to break armor and stun them. And then, oh, when they're stunned, I'm gonna set up a shield wall, and then I'm gonna drop a Hammer of the Gods, and then I'm gonna Fortifying Cry, and then I'm gonna Forge Hammer first so that the slam creates a thing under it, and then I'm gonna do it again, and then it's time to start over, and I'm just like, at that point, if that doesn't kill it, if it's like a big boss, then I just gotta sit there like auto-attacking to hopefully get it back up to stun again, standing in one spot. If it decides to just sit inside of a degen zone, I actually can't do it. Like, it checkmate, you got me, you know? So it's a rough one. But, you know, map bosses and stuff, they're dead. You leap from one pack to the other and just absolutely explode everything. I got a funny little shield wall combo where you set up a shield wall and explode it. Actually does kind of decent damage. Not quite as much as Hammer of the Gods, but in that similar vein, I guess. And I got a funny hammer that I can throw and click the button again, get the hammer back like Thor. Shit's sick. It does like enough damage to kill or finish off some guy. Like maybe there's a guy over here and he's a ranged character and I want to go over here because I'm not trying to waste time. Just like, oh, got him, you know, and then continue on my way. It's a fun little button to press. Like, look at all the buttons I'm pressing in PoE 2 after the change that lets you use the same skill gem more than once. And what does that mean? Well, it means I can use more skills. Because in previous seasons, you could only ever use one rapid attacks. You could only ever use one heft. or, you know, a brink, magnified area, whatever it is, which means your entire build kind of centered around one skill. But now I can put that loadout in basically all of them. And look at this, I'm using a bunch of skills now. Even funny ones that aren't part of a combo is just kind of nice, like this thing. And you can use a war cry, and it makes it explode, further slams, cause it to erupt again. It looks sick. Dude, looking sick, very important, you know. Anyway, so it might be the case that I've got myself a character for mapping and a character for bossing. Perhaps, like maybe that's how I'll switch them out. For StarCraft players with high APM and good micro, well, I am neither of those things. In fact, I just thought of something. You know how there's one thing, and then there's a pair of things, that's two, and then there's a bunch of words for three things, right? Try, some amount of try, right? But is there such a thing for the other way around? Right? If you're not one of two things, you're neither. If you're not one of three things, is there a special word for that? You know? Oh, I'm not this one thing. Well, I'm not that. Oh, I'm not either of these two things. You are neither. I'm not one of these three things. What's that? Is there a special word for that I'm just blanking on right now? This is vocabulary philosophy with HeyWoah. Benjamin Wheeler, member of the Commander Advisory Group, one of the council members of Canadian Highlander. Can High? Oh, okay. I probably don't know that guy by name, but I probably know that guy's face. Maybe it is none of the above, Sean Blake. Maybe we just jump straight to none of the above. Maybe that's it. Anyway, and then the witch is for positive murder. Murder, parenthetical, positive. She no longer has what is not what I would call homeless gear. She's no longer homeless, this lady. Having been promoted, I guess, perhaps to main, her gear is no longer homeless. I've been farming, target farming, and I got myself a Darkness Enthroned belt, corrupted with 32 max life, which is the only corruption I did that actually gave me any extra stat, and I just decided to keep it because it has a lot of increased effective socketed items. And I got myself one of those super rare Talismans of Ralakesh, 6% increased reservation efficiency on minion skills, which has been buffed to 11 because of the belt. And then I got another one in my helm, and I'm working on getting my third one for more spirit, which means more dudes. And I fixed my resistances a little bit because I had to, because I replaced my belt, and we're still sitting pretty at the full cap. Just barely on fire, but technically in full cap mode. So we're good there. Anyway, moved some stuff around. By lacking. Oh, by lacking, huh? Anyway, so what I will do, our modus operandi at this point is to continue farming for spirits to get another talisman that is very rare. Either get some insane drop that I'm able to sell for a lot to buy one, or get one to drop itself. I cleared out this tower, and the thing I put in it is double Asmiri spirits. So the areas have like 100% chance to contain spirits, and according to the passive skill, not the passive skill tree, according to the Atlas skill tree I'm spec'd over here, so that 100% increased chance for the spirits, if they're there, to be primal. And the type of spirit that I'm looking for is primal, because that's the one that drops the Relicash. And then I inspect into all the other ones. So we are spirit hunting this Sunday AF afternoon. Having ever played PoE, you say it looks nice. I mean, I think the game looks pretty nice visually. Okay, the Atlas, I'm gonna admit I'm not quite in love with the Atlas. The look of it. It looks kind of weird. But I mean, hey, all right. So, kind of target farming. Looking for the third Asmiri talisman of getting more cocaine ants, because we cannot have enough cocaine ants. Can't do it. Impossible to have enough. I'm working with 5 at the moment, plus a bunch of other guys. And, you know, I really would like my 6th. I don't think I'll be able to fit it in even with another one of those talismans, but, you know, we'll just see. It can't be bad in any case, you know. How are your guys Saturday? It's a Sundays going. What's the plan? We got some hobby painting on another different monitor over there, stuff like that. What are you guys doing? I'm not going to click the speed yet. Painting up some model. Which ones? Quantity of artifacts, quantity of artifacts. Ooh, I want logbooks. So we'll get that one. Artifacts. Quantity of items. Artifact. Okay, this is just a shitload of artifacts, huh? Well, I don't really care about the artifacts too much, but I do want... logbooks. Me and the lightning damage? That's fine. I don't do that. I don't do lightning damage. I mean, actually, I do. I have an ability that does lightning damage, but it's fine. My minions don't. So, mark safe. Expedition logbook. Hell yeah, that's what we're going for. Nice. Okay. But to start building some Chaos Chosen in 40k. Just finished the lawn, starting consuming so much cottage cheese for low-cal protein. Had to start getting the family sized. I don't know if cottage cheese is particularly good or bad for you. I'm not sure. But cottage cheese is kind of a... I don't know, we have it in Wisconsin all the time, so... It's something that if you describe it to somebody who doesn't know what it is, it sounds gross. But that's a lot of food, to be honest, so... Oh, I forgot there was Delirium, and I wasted all that time with the logbooks and stuff. Oh, well. Hey, alright. I have died. I stood in perhaps one too many things. Biggest con is sodium? Oh, yeah, I suppose so. That's what makes it taste good. Because you could say that about a lot of stuff. Anyway, hello, Spirit. Is this the one? Could this be the one? Those swirly tornadoes don't, like, seem too dangerous, but they really are. Gotta remember to go back to the Researcher Strongbox. Researcher ones tend to drop a lot of currency, so I always like opening them. But gotta follow the spirit for now. Can't stop. Oh, surely there'll be some crazy creature in the Abyss Zone. Wait for those to dissipate a little bit. Alright. Killed my Storm Mage. With all his energy shield. Delicious currency. $200 grams protein for your goals. Nice. So sad there's no mod to turn the minions into glorious ogres. Yeah. They're porting... They have been and continue to be porting a whole bunch of MTX from Path Exile 1 to 2. So, like, maybe there's something in PoE 1 that gives you ogre-looking guys. I really don't know. I never played PoE 1 more than an hour or two. I'm actually a tourist in a certain respect, but one who's really enjoying himself. I think tourist has a negative connotation, like you're shitting up the game or something, or have bad views on stuff and trying to change it to how you like it instead of how everyone who made it popular in the first place likes it. And I don't think I'm doing any of that, so. But what I mean to say is, I'm new to the game, series. Like I jumped in with PoE 2, essentially. And I'm having a grand old time. Playing it wrong, so you've never played it. I don't think I want. I mean, sure. We'll see. What do you got? All right. How goes the farm? Good. I'm up to 2 out of 3 of the increased reservation talismans from these spirits. I juiced the surrounding maps with 140% bonus chance of getting Asmeri spirits, and the Atlas tree with 100% increased chance for particularly the primal ones, because I'm, as much as you can, I'm trying to target farm them. Because I'm not rich enough to just buy them. But I suppose in the process of farming for it, something could drop and then that's like worth a lot. then I'll just trade for one. So far, pretty cool. And that guy lags behind. I wish there was a skill gem that increased the movement speed of your minions. Like either the movement speed or like the snap decision speed, where their AI decides to attack instead of just stand there for a while and then attack later. I suppose the problem with that is then you would give it to all of your minions, and then all of your minions would be that much better. But really, I just want it for this guy. Skull the Brute. He's got an ability I press, that green war cry, that debuffs enemies and makes them take and deal less damage. And I like to do that. But he's always in the back. He's way slower than the cocaine ants. And so if I run up to this pack here and I use it, he's like way back there, and it, you know, the best time to use a defensive ability like that is right away. I mean, it's such a minor thing. It's not really a complaint. I'm surprised minions are even decent in this game. Usually minions, or I shouldn't say usually, because how many ARPGs have I really played besides every Diablo game and Torchlight for 20 minutes. But typically minions are just bad, like the minion build. Also prepping for an AOS tourney on October 4. Think you might bring the Beast Claw. Oh, baby. Nice, good luck. Internet chatters, so do you have a double-blind, statistically significant study proving it's Sunday? Or is the stream title heresy? Well, we used to do double-blind studies. But it turns out, if you already have a cure that works, it's immoral to do a double-blind study and give someone a placebo. That's the problem. So while the best sort of thing is double-blind, that is true. You run into a bit of a moral issue as it pertains to giving someone a placebo when we already have something that does work. And it'd just be better to compare it directly against the old drug, you know, as to whether or not it's Sunday. But good question. Armor, max life, cold stun. I mean, that's okay. Pretty low roll on that, right? No, it's middle of the road.
That gold is worth more than this. Go then.
I can't remember where I put these. Is it in D? Yeah. Why doesn't it auto go there? It should. Kind of shocking with that many skill gems, there's somehow isn't a minion move speed one. Yeah, I mean, I get why they wouldn't. Because then what you would have to probably do is make minions slower than you want on purpose, like create a problem for that thing to solve. And minions are really slow anyway. It doesn't look like it because I'm using cocaine ants, which are the fast minions specter that you can find. There's only a few of them that are actually fast. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Thank you. Step into my office. Yo, lucky stream. Little divine orb there. The talismans that I'm looking for are 6 divine each. And that's why I started target farming personally for them, because I'm like, I'm probably not going to be able to afford these. And then I just started doing 15s and the Abyss final boss guy a few times. I got some stuff, managed to sell it. So I got a talisman. And I got another talisman from doing maps. Now only one remains. Alright, is that actually it? I understand why, as a developer, you wouldn't want minions to be good. Well, I mean classic minions. Classic minions meaning like Diablo 2 Necromancer, right? The old fishy mancer from back in the day. Because if minions are too good, then the player doesn't play the game, they just walk around. They're not actually doing anything, right? And this is complicated by the fact that that's what the player wants. Your class fantasy is never performing any actions, and your minions just kill everything. And that's what you want. It's a fine goal. You know. I appreciate that goal. But they gotta make you press some sort of buttons somehow. Whether it be directing your minions where to go, or using your minions' cooldowns, or pressing a button that sacrifices stuff to get their power, or to shoot an arrow over there that creates a poison cloud or whatever. You know, stuff like that. And so the best thing to do is to trick you into pressing buttons somehow. And then in this way there's balance, I guess. Anyway, someone just bought my shit. Thanks a lot, buddy. See anything else you like, don't hesitate to click the button. How about the God Roll one-handed hammer that I made? The problem, I made this hammer, unfortunately, off stream. But I tried my hand at crafting, and I got real lucky. I mean, I used proper crafting etiquette. As in like, oh, we'll fill these slots up so it can only roll with that, and then I'll use this thing to guarantee that thing, and so on and so forth. But I still needed a really, really good base to start with, and some luck along the way. And we got it. But my problem is, I made something so good for really a niche, which is a one-handed hammer. Like, who's doing one-handed hammers this season? Like, maybe people who are trying to avoid Titan's Grip nerf, I guess. Carnerius, probably, you know? But I made something so good that it's so expensive that no one will ever buy it, probably. And that's my problem. Literally suffering from success. In that I have this thing that's technically worth probably, I don't know, 100 divines or something. Probably not that high, but pretty close. Like I search on the trade website for items within, I think it's within 10% 5% or within 15% of the stats of the hammer that I made, and there are none. And this is trade league. So there are 0 one-handed hammers with equivalent stats to the one that I've rolled. And so I'm like, well, shit, I'm probably just never going to be able to sell this thing. I mean, I'll put it in there, who knows, but I gotta find somebody who straight up swipes. Like the ultimate swiper.
Nicely done. That were a
Who also likes playing weird off-meta builds. And intends on spending hundreds of divines on their entire equipment package. Anyway, God bless, I hope we find it. Maybe I should just ask Karn. Be like, hey, you play this build. You want to buy this thing? You want to buy this? It's better than yours. How about it? Researchers, you love to see it. The currency chest. It sparked. Inscribed Ultimatum did a Reddit post just around. Yeah. Google Docky. I don't pick those up anymore because I got my 4th Ascent. I think I did it. Did I do it on stream last time or 2 times ago? I'm like, I'm going to get my 4th Ascendancy. And did it. And now there's no reason to ever go back. I'm not saying there couldn't be a reward good enough to make me want to go back. I'm just saying there isn't right now. Breach is actually kind of rough on the minion person. I would actually rather be my warrior in Breach stuff. But I get to take a lot harder maps with Witch. Because you just don't get hit a lot. I mean, when you do, you might die, but... Only 2 splinters, very low. You're a second Saturday believer. Big Friday is good too. Look, Big Friday is undeniable. It's not even about faith. We celebrate Big Friday in this house. Taking a lot of damage somehow.
None can oppose me.
I don't know what that was, but it hurt a lot. Good old perfect orb of Jimmy J. Tran. Massive meat hammer. I mean, I'll take another support gem level 5. I use those things all the time to try stuff out. Fortified ham. I haven't really looked, now that I look back at that message, I haven't really looked at what kind of microtransactions the game offers you. I mean, the first day I got the game, I went and got a bunch of stash tabs. I got myself a bunch of stash tabs, because I'm like, you probably need these things, you know? You probably need a bunch of these things. So I got a few of them. With the Chuck E. Cheese dollars they gave you for pre-ordering the game in the first place, kind of reimbursed you in a certain respect, not really. Chilled Ground, I think I never want to play with Chilled Ground. But I don't know what kind of cosmetics there are, like how cool you can look. Thanks for the 20 bucks. Oh, this is that hammer, by the way, that I made. I'm pretty proud of it. Crafted it. I crafted it from nothing, from a blue. And it's the HeyWoah Blaster at new beverage at Taco Bell, the HeyWoah Blast. It's got a high increased physical damage roll, and then another. It's got a tier 1 accuracy plus fizz %, and then 122 more increased fizz on top of that. And then a tier 3 fizz damage roll plus 5 level of melee skills on a one-hander. I think that's the top. Tier 1. And then 23 attack speed. Thing's ridiculous. 300 to 424 physical damage is something you would see on a two-hander, and it's one-handed. And so I put it at 70 divine because there were way, way worse ones for 50 divine, but I don't think anyone's ever going to buy it. I was able to build this in a cave with a box of blues. Yeah, with a box of exalts. I mean, I did all the special crafty stuff you're supposed to make it as deterministic as you can attempt to make it, which is pretty good right now, actually. They gave us a lot of tools. I don't think I want poison. Yeah. I'll fight more creatures. It's stacked. I'm almost sad that it's not that I didn't make it out of a two-hander. But here we are. So anyway, suffering from success. The hammer is so good that I've priced it probably lower by a little bit than it should be. But probably no one will ever buy it. I don't know. Maybe I should just price it really cheap for what it is, and then hope someone else tries to flip it and it becomes their problem. Like, put it up for some incredibly underpriced amount, like 30 divine, maybe. Just to put money in my pocket and then have somebody else worry about trying to sell it to a Chinese billionaire for 100 or whatever. The Super Stallion one-hander. Anvil Maul, sure. Wait, what type is the Anvil Maul? Yeah, it's a 67. That's not it. There's a higher tier of it. I can't remember what it's called, but... I find myself picking up blues a lot more. His accuracy tier 4, it's like, okay. Greater Regal Orb. Arcano box, sure. Victory Shatter is a pretty cool name. Victory Shatter is a good one. You know, say what you will about Diablo 3, and I have, but one thing it did that was great were the random names for monsters and items. The random names were peak. On my paladin, or whatever they called it, it wasn't really a paladin, but it was like a, I don't know, champion or something. I can't remember what they called it in D3. But I got a really good shield, and its name was Slam Interceptor. Like, it's a shield. You intercept the slams. It's fucking hilarious. Somebody had like this basketball gif with its name in it. Someone goes up for the dunk and just gets shut down. Slam Interceptor. Crusader, that's it, yeah.
Obey me.
Iron Ring.
Death is my power to wield.
Alright, Spirit, where are we going today? Follow the Spirit. The Sultan of Slam? Sandlot memes? I'm glad somebody remembers. Oh, the Spirit's just fucking off, huh? Okay. I'll do that breach in a second. I want to get this Spirit. Make sure that doesn't get fucked up by it, which it sometimes can be. Baroque Targe. Alright, anyway, I'm breaching. Kind of neat to play a minion person, because it's sort of like your infernal army against theirs. Like, I have my own infernal army, and they just fight. Mine are on cocaine. Infinite coke. Do I have all 19s or 20s? Wait a minute, this is a spirit. Oh. I thought I misread it when I was clicking on it. I thought it was a 19 skill gem. The 19 spirit gem. That changes things. Have you seen Sinners? Any opinions? I'm bad with names. Is that the, There's no... Oh man, it's going to be hard for me to describe this without spoilers.
Death is my power to wield.
Hold on, I'm going to go... There's movie. Yes, okay, yeah, I saw it. I saw it. My mom liked it a lot. I appreciated it. It's pretty good. I was hoping it would do well. so we'd get more of it. Hold on, this thing is kind of good. Damn. This is one humongo armor roll away from being kinda sick. Interesting. Mama's boy. I don't know exactly what that entails, but I do talk to my mother. We're on speaking terms. You know, I call her every once in a while and go to their house and do stuff for them. As one does. You know, you want to be a good boy. Help out Gramps a lot, too. I don't know, you got a lot of connections in your life. You ought to keep them strong, if they're worth keeping strong. A lot of people I grew up with either did not have good relationships with their parents, or really would have been better served to never talk to them again. Sometimes you got to get toxic people who try to exploit you at every turn. Just get them out of your life. And it's painful when they're your parents. But that's not uncommon. At least from the people I knew growing up. Massive great hammer.
Speak.
Max Spirit Fire. You could make something decent out of that. Eventually, people will catch on, I think, to how absolutely easy it is to craft. Tier 2 life as mana. Ugh. Disgusting. I got another one of these rings. These awful things.
So it is.
And he's a jobber. I mean, he's not really a jobber. I'm like a boss killer. Then again, I think most characters are, once you get them in any sort of comfortable place in this game. Maybe there's that. Poison on hit. Alright, that might hurt, but fine. Reverse. Oh wait, I wanted to see what that shit was worth. Is it worth anything? What was the thing? 19 spirit. Is that worth it? It's worth 17 exalted. No, I'll keep it around in that case.
You can't leave this dream.
Might be too many things layered on top of each other, but yeah, fuck it, we ball. The minions are going to be taxed with delirium and breach at the same time. Can you guys deal with it? How much cocaine are you on? There's a lot happening. I don't have any energy shield left. Hello? Alright. I'm chilling. Okay, that was slower going than I would have liked, but I didn't die, which is huge. I thought I probably might. Focus. I think I have quite enough breach tablets at this point. I like the starfish guys, they're funny. Ciara the Curse Weaveler. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Got her. Hey, good work. I'll pick that up. Don't mind me. Alright, diluted and liquids. Liquid. I can never remember which one is which. I only know that isolation and fear are good. Like, isolation is the one that's, I think, the rarest. I don't have a Regal Orb. And I want to make this thing better. Hey, can you guys drop a Regal Orb really quick?
None can oppose me.
Maybe from this chest. I don't keep Regal Orbs on me, but I do keep Alchemy to save me from white strong boxes. But blue ones are kind of uncommon. Usually it's like white or rare. Ooh. Thank you. Double? Chat. Whoever's in chat that's lucky, stay here. One of you is being lucky right now. Double Divine Orbs. Alright, well, my inventory's full, so... Gotta be Tay Barracuda.
More of what do you need?
Wait, what was that? Okay.
So it is.
I already have a sunbelt. me one regal.
Fine.
There we go. And we'll do the boss at the same time. What's the flame guy? I remember him. He's funny. He's got a lot of hit points. A big boy. Anyway, thanks for the stuff. Where was I? I haven't found a checkpoint yet. Which is a touch awkward.
Is my power to rotten beast.
I can't remember what Covetous Shrine does. Increased rarity. Oh, okay, cool. I know there's one shrine that's actually bad. Or there's at least one shrine that's really bad. One of them turns all of your drops into gold, which is horrible. Because you don't want gold, you want items.
Obey me.
And there's some other really bad one too, but I can't remember what it did. Alright, following the spirit. Alright, double spirits. Increased rarity. I got these 39 seconds to find the next rare, please. Please, spirits. Everything's coming up Millhouse on this. I'm ready to succeed. Positively huge. However. No totem. No totem thing. Is there a big middle area or just is that closed off? Suppose I'll fill up the old inventory. No, it's just nothing. Double tier 1 energy shield on a level 61. What the pain. That's torture. You literally hate to see it. Lightning Chaos rarity. Okay. It's decent. A lot of this stuff I imagine is going to start selling for nothing because it's so easy to craft. Look at all these triple tier 1. Whatever. Toss it in big, I'll deal with it later. Almost leveled up too. Do I do the big house? Mansion in the Mists. Areas contain breaches. 78% chance to contain spirits. Find and activate a set of nearby Drayacht henge stones in maps to purge the evil surrounding it. I already did that though. Drayacht henge stones. Can I find a henge stone in this part, in this exact one that I'm in right now? Is there a henge stone that I missed? Maybe like right there, right in that area. Is there a hengi stone? No. What's that stone thing there? I know where it is when there's a boss. When there's a boss, it's just right in the little boss arena place, right? But what if there isn't a boss? Then where's the stone? It's like somewhere. Surely such a thing would appear on the map, I guess. Maybe there just isn't one here. And I gotta go to a new adjacent place. Well, I don't see one. I don't see one here. This is the last chance, I guess, is if it's in this one. I don't think I've done the mansion one yet. I've done a few of those activate stuff around it ones. Those are dangerous though, because it's very, very, very easy to forget to look for it after the boss is dead. And just lock yourself out of being able to do that thing. Oh yeah, I muted it because in town the sound is annoying, but in combat it's sort of just a part of combat noise, right? So.
Vile flower. Obey.
The scripted scream as part of the soundtrack is so funny. The actual horror movie scream. $29. You. Oh wait, it's got a depth. Go.
Another corpse to serve me.
Oh, a triple tiny chest. Does that mean this is a boss type? This is a boss type strand? Actually, it might have to do with what the name of it is. I think Abyssal is not, and the Darkness one is. I think that's how it works. So you know right away before you jump in, I think. Well, I haven't paid a terrific amount of attention because I just always want to jump in. Place has great items to farm. Mostly currency items, but those are great.
Now.
Looks like it. Nice treasure. Let's make sure there's nothing underneath there that blows up and kills me.
Too much.
I don't actually need all those. I'm just kind of selling them.
Death, take you.
What was that? Oh, greater orb. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Okay, there we go. Large chest for my trouble. Back to the absolute sump. Coat of red. look any good. Asphyxia's wrath. Excuse me. Whose name is... Who's Asphyxia? Which one of you... Anybody know Asphyxia? That's the name you chose for yourself. Interesting. Monitoring this.
We need to collect. What do you need? Collect more otherworldly remnants.
One of Abyssal Echoes, super good. Lets you re-roll the modifiers. Very good. And useful and necessary part of reducing the randomness as much as you can. Thing's also kind of worth some money. Asphyxia, isn't that one of them dragons in WoW? No, that's Chromie. Chromiastraz. He helps you with your chromatic armor quest in that you have to go to Uber's to complete. And it's actually not a good breastplate. Plus the silos, she does that quest, if I recall. Where you have to spawn all the little termites that almost kill you.
None can oppose me.
No, the big black one. Asphyxia's lair. This must have... Is this after Wrath of the Lich King? After Wrath of the Lich King, my WoW knowledge decreases exponentially. I mean, I came back and played many of them, but not all of them, for maybe a few weeks or a month before quitting. Legion was pretty cool. I liked Legion. That was a good one. Oh, you mean Onyxia. Okay. Okay. No, good joke. I don't know why I didn't connect the dots on that. Yeah, Onyxia. That is kind of like Asphyxia. You are right. No, good joke. I should have gotten that one. Ooh, a spirit. What do the spirits tell you? Point me towards your talisman. Alright, not this time. That being said, sometimes it's from the last boss as well. In a spirit-infested one.
Another cork. Oh, the sweet taste.
Oh, not today. Man, Warlord's Draenor was an unfinished mess, but that soundtrack was fire. Yeah, big company, a lot of people working in it, and that means a lot of different parts of the game can be really good. However, not always remembered fondly for other more forward-facing reasons. WoD indeed fucking sucked.
This looks interesting.
I think it was BFA that finally got me to just stop even paying attention. Like, I played BFA and I'm just like, okay. You guys actually have no clue any longer. And I tapped out. But, I'm told this one is good. Maybe? I don't know. Told this expansion right now is good. I don't know if that's true. Got dragon riding and shit in it. That looks cool. Technological feat. Looks fun. They added a race of dragon people to the game that look terrible. So I don't know if their art is slipping. But if it does, they're in trouble. Oh no, there was a random mirror of delirium here that I did not see. Well, okay then. I played the whole map without noticing the delirium at the beginning. Well then. At least it's going to be really easy to run from one pack of the guys to another. Yeah, maybe this is how you should do it. I can just run from one pack of these to another. I've cracked the code. You clear out the entire zone first, and then you go through the mirror, and then you get to only kill these guys right in a row. I'm sure everybody knew that already, but I didn't. I don't do the delirious things a lot anyhow. Alright, that makes it a lot easier. I should just do that from now on. Maybe farming delirium won't be so bad. And they are worth a lot, too. The higher level delirium stuff. That's worth quite a bit. I still ran out of time. Well, maybe not. But it did allow me to jump from place to place pretty easily. That was kind of nice. Now, this place, I was supposed to be looking for that splinter thing. To click for the house, and I don't see one. I might have missed it, but I don't see one anywhere. If it's anywhere, it would be here in, like, the fake boss room, perhaps. Or here. If I had a killer soundtrack too, just a bad experience. You saw the trailer for the new expansion and had no idea what was going on. It feels like the first time that happened. Yeah, the trailer was pretty bad. It was not a good trailer. At least the trailers with like Anduin and shit were exceptional. It's just I wasn't interested in the game part of it any longer by that point. Alright, yeah, I didn't see anything to turn the mansion on.
Go on.
Have you found more of if you must?
You could fish for yet another resistance on this ring, and it could be kind of nice. Double cold resistance. You could fish for another one. Got Jack's max life and physical attacks. That's not bad.
Our gold is worth more than this. Select more
Oof. Oof. Let's see what... Oh, I mean, it'd be kind of a waste just to throw this away on a random funny ring. The dexterity is weird as well. Let's do it anyway. It's on stream, it'll be fun. What kind of suffix are we gonna find? I'm not spending anything more than 1 on it. We'll just see. We'll get our choice of 3 for the last one. What do we get? What do you got for me? On this cold resist, max life, fizz damage, cold damage. This is like for a monk or something maybe. Reveal. Second fire, hey, second resist, it's pretty low. 16 sucks. But that's not the worst. It's at least a 3rd res point. Take it. Anduin looks so good as a study of a depressed dude in War Within cinematic. Yeah, it's so good. I watched that cinematic and I'm like, damn, Blizzard still, their cinematic team still has it. They still fucking got it. What an anguished 3D model that thing is, you know? In-game, kind of embarrassing, but I'm talking about the cinematics, you know? Although the cinematic for this upcoming expansion was pretty bad. But I guess they got to take time off every once in a while. This thing's pretty good. I might try to sell that later. It's a pity the fire resist rolled so low. If it was anything over 20, which is the type of thing people tend to search for, probably be a lot better. How close am I to this one? All right, next level we get the big circle, the big passive. I should do this one to double up on these last ones. I forgot that's why I was going there in the first place. So I need to get a hyper massive map. Just the biggest fucking map that has something that isn't like terrible. Ailment threshold, elemental weakness, stun, freeze, flammability, shock. It sounds sort of deadly. Versus damage and a bunch of other shit. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. I could choose safer ones perhaps, but evasive, that's fine. That's free. Shocked ground, that's fine. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. If it was frozen ground, it would have bricked it. If it was temp chains, it would have bricked it. But as it stands, I think perhaps my minions can handle all this shit. Let's find out. I have 1 chance, 1 life. We're playing hardcore mode for the next tower, which means playing extremely safe and cowardly, as is befitting a 1 death run. Suddenly not sprinting anymore. What did he mean by this?
None can oppose me.
Oh, a spirit. Nice. 2 spirits. Uh-oh. Hey, yo, chill. Oh, we're fast. Zoom in. The speed. All right, Abyss. Gotta watch the ground.
How useful.
Rage Rippler. We got the Winstons in this map. And some teleporters. Hey.
Yes. Have you found more? You must. Take our gold and go.
Talisman of Gerolod. Increased total power counted by war cries. That's not the talisman I'm looking for.
Fine. Fine.
That being said, perhaps Warbringer uses that. Like, Warbringer is all about war cries. Do they use that thing? Talisman of Gerolod. I want the Exalted Orbs, and I have Talisman of Gerold. No, of course not. Nobody uses that. It's shit. What about Ralakesh? Only 362 Exalted Orbs. I'm up to 187. Hey, alright. Actually, I'm up to 187 and 2 Divine. So I could, like, go broke and just buy another one right now. Maybe. Depending on how much Divines have fallen. How far they have fallen. I don't know why that got put in there. Spirit. 33% more spirits, increased experience. 33% more spirits, increased experience. 31% increased spirits, increased experience. Triple spirits. Give me more spirits than any man possibly imagine. And it's overlapping this tower, which I did the same thing for. Absolutely smash spirits into every orifice. 97% increased chance for spirits. And then during the overlap, 175% increased chance to contain spirits. We are finding spirits. All right, spirit maxing. Traverse.
Obey me. Death is my power to wield.
You know, since we use the same atlas, I guess I could swap over to the warrior and do some there as well. I think the warrior is slightly faster clear, although after all the witch's upgrades, perhaps not. I am starting to become kind of decent at clear speed. But maybe I'm just thinking about it in relation to how slow I used to be. Warrior's really efficient with leaping one time and killing like 30 guys. But if there's any stragglers or something, it gets hairy. And you randomly waste time here and there, which is why it's not like definitively way faster. And sometimes you have to fight an elite with just a lot of hit points, and then you just kind of stand there, puffing and puffing. Hello, sir. He's big. Massive great hammer. Nope. Soul Mongler. Nice name. Nice name. The Soul Mongler.
Death is my power to wield.
Nice. I love iron runes. I mean, might as well start her up. I think I want to go over here. Because the abyss will always be there. Doing it in a breach I don't think gives you anything else, although maybe it does. That one's over anyway. spirit. I don't want to let the spirit just go. There. Alright, hey, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. TY for Waitan. Oh, he's going to infest the essence thing. Cool.
Was that it?
Perfect essence of opulence. Sounds like a gold related thing that I'm not too keen on. Boom. Energy shield, mono regen, curses. 11% is too low. Good try. 3 up it, I guess. Where do I need to go? Just there? Is that it? Just the one. Oh, a spirit. Hell yeah. Perfect. Perfection. Graso's Passion. No, it's that one. Garbage can. I hate this thing. Supported skills require 50% less glory to use. If your ability needs glory to use, it sucks. I don't know if that's explicitly true. I don't know what the other classes are doing, but if something needs glory, like, you don't use it. We have enough resources in this game, much less that one as well.
What do you need?
Maybe I'm too warrior brained because the glory abilities in warrior are terrible. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's the gold one. Gross. Disgusting. Where do I keep my blues? In 3. Yeah, okay. Oh, let's 3 up them, huh? I got 3 of them now. Alright, 3 to 1. New yellow, please. Cold, cast speed, something, something. Alright, trash. Hey, I'll talk to you next time. I'm going to 3 and up. Oh, well, it's dead. No temporal chains. Latino hot. I was just going to swap over to warrior because I'm just mixing it up. They're both about the same to farm maps on. I have double towers. I have overlapping towers, each tower with 33% more likelihood of spirits. I'm spirit farming. Absolutely trying to find all of the Asmiri spirits. My maps have 175% increased chance to find spirits. I'm looking for a talisman. And so I'm slowly working my way through it. I got two. I got 2 out of 3. Only 1 remains. Boom. My essence. The fucking gunshot noise of the bone shatter is so pleasing. Spirit, where will you take me today? To a checkpoint. Don't mind it. Don't mind if I do. Critic focus. Sacred Maul, sure. Ooh, my life. I'm stunned. No. I have a lot of anti-stun too. But you got me. I wonder if it thought I wanted to sprint there instead of roll. Perhaps that's it. Who is shooting me over there? Eat shit. Thank you. Another spirit over there, but I'm chilling for now. Don't want the mask. Jungle tea. No. Alright, spirit. Where to?
Come, Jingok. A
character. Wolf talisman. Well, we did get a talisman, but again, not the one I was looking for. Good try. Good try. It's technically a talisman. Alright, time to jump. Ritual. Ooh, and a spirit. Alright, I'll follow you, spirit, but this is a breach. I want to make sure there's enemies, alright? Hey, there's one. Knocked me down fully. Heavy stun. Okay, now what didn't I pick up? Ritual precursor tablet. I'm not like too big of a fan of rituals, but I'll take them. I'm just trying to work on spirits at the moment. Oh, what's that? What's that purple? Oh, just an explosion. Got it. Just an exploder. Flesh catalyst. Didn't think I missed that. Oh, what does Ornate do? Oh, I don't have those things. I thought I kept those in my inventory no matter which character. Maybe I ran out.
Who sent you? I have many services.
Nope.
Collect more otherworldly remnants.
Which one did I throw away? Elemental weakness, chilled ground. A shitload of damage as chaos. Sure, fine. It's probably fine. Give me like 15 of them. I mean 5 of them. There. Don't leave home without them, so you can turn the white ones into yellows. As long as it's researchers or ornate or something.
Face me!
I leapt through all of those. My bad. Next spirit.
Yes.
We need to collect. I serve.
So crit, extra chaos, and extra monster damage. That's going to be very painful. But I'll try to do it anyway. Or I could just do this really easy one. What if I gave it a third modifier? Just for fun. Stun build up? What about a fourth? Chilled ground? Damn, that sucks. I'm going to run it anyway, even though I always say to never run chilled ground and always just trash it. I'm going to run it anyway. We'll get a stream moment of impossible slowness. Like when you're frozen, all of your actions are slow too, including jumping. Like your jumps are slow.
Feel my wrath. No chance.
I already hate it. I should have destroyed it. What does cartographer do? I can't remember. Jesus. Oh, it's maps. Okay, that makes sense. Hell yeah. I wanted more maps. Perfect. Let's foul it. We drop to the anchor? Dude, I can't be killed by the anchor. I have too much armor. Good try. I built this entire character to be able to stand in the anchor and not care. That's the point. Land standing. Oh, I need another Val Orb. Alright, clearly I was unprepared to just randomly log on to the warrior. Because I need more Val Orbs and I need more of them things. Yeah. Just in case I could come across stuff like that. Big anchor. Essence of sorcery. I'm so slow. Oh, cool. It knocked me out of the animation. That's just a checkpoint. Perfect jeweler's orb. Don't mind if I do. Nice. Good shit. Damn, lucky. Large strong box, remind me to go back. Dudes. Alright, where is it? I mean, they show us on the map where it is now, so like the whole like bringing you to the next elite or rare monster is kind of like whatever, since they show them on the map now, but still. Wait, greater vision rune, trash? Let's find a checkpoint by going to the closest one here. There just isn't one. Well, okay then. The Grand Project. All maps in range can be accessible. Oh, cool. That's cool for like a circular one where the thing got bugged, maybe. Or just for skipping the maps that aren't juiced, I suppose. Oh, it's the funny thing. Alright, this thing is a lot more exciting on the warrior than on the witch.
Face me.
Boom. Dude, he's a chemist. Using wait, Val Orbit. Alright. I almost didn't Val Orbit. How embarrassing. Breach Lord's Grasp. Big guy chemist, truly a perfect specimen. Yep, brain and brawn. He's doing his residency right now. And I guess it's in Antarctica because of the patches of frozen ground here. Slowing everything down. Orb of Transmuter Nation. Alright, I think we're good. Oh yeah, Silk Song finally came out after so long. I think somebody mentioned it before. I hope it's good. I hope everybody likes it. It'd be a devastating blow if it sucked. But most people seem to like it. It's just like more of the stuff you like. Supposedly. I don't go in for Metroidvanias really. They're not my brand of game. But I'm told it's good. Alright, that's fine. Good. Temporal chains destroyed. That's good. Element of weakness is a maybe. And a whole bunch of monsters. Sure. I'm going to put this back because if they become too deadly, I'll probably just send it to the witch. You know, this character is supposed to be fucking huge. But he's not. I mean, he kind of is. Silk Song's really good, but also really hard. Good. I mean, if there's a place to make the gameplay a lot harder, it's for a sequel. Because the person has played the first game already and they got good at it. And so now that they got good, it's time to challenge them even more. I should think. Also, I appreciate how it's a really small team that took their time and released it whenever they goddamn pleased, aka when it was done. Only charged 20 bucks. Hey, sorry for the wait. How nice. Meat creature. These guppy crawlers. Oh, warthogs, hell yeah. I bet there's nothing here, but let's just see. Nope. Cool. There is stuff here.
You sensed it too, did you? The spirit is near.
The spirit. We're all attacking the NPC guy who chases spirits. Funny. Anyway, where to?
Look sharp, that beast is marked. Down. Don't let up. That were no easy prey.
Alright, now what did I leave on the ground over there in my haste to follow the spirit? Oh, it's the fucking poison one. Not even, basically not worth picking up. I'm mad. Eventually I'll get one of the ones that does anything for anyone. I'll get there eventually. More catalysts. A Adaptive catalyst? Clothesline me. Oh. You'd think I would have gotten used to it by now, but I really haven't. Sometimes when you hold the button down, the game thinks you want to sprint, but you really don't want to sprint. You want to roll a second time, but you just press it too fast. And I thought it would just be, oh, I need to get used to the system, but no, it really does err on the side of sprinting instead of err on the side of not sprinting, which really gets me killed a lot. Like, just trying to normally roll away from some effect, and the game's like, oh, you want to sprint, and so we'll hard knock you down and kill you. I'm like, no, I didn't want to sprint. I often want to sprint, but not there. That's too bad. I think I lose the spirit, too. The same exact thing happened again. I'm like, I'm gonna roll up these stairs. Don't you mean sprint up the stairs? No, I meant roll. At least it's consistent. Spear it. Oh, he's big. He's big. Where's that tentacle guy? There. There's spirits. Apparently the drop chance is pretty low. You ever given Marvel Rivals a try? No. I'm not like a big Marvel guy. Like I like tabletop RPGs. I like story-driven RPGs, but if they came out with like a story-driven RPG and it was like the Marvel RPG, I wouldn't want to play it. I'm just not like not a big Marvel guy, I guess. So even when a Marvel game is in a genre that I like, I'm not super interested in it. I don't have any harsh judgments or any such thing. It's just like not an IP I'm really into. I saw Logan. That was good. That was a good movie. And I think that's Marvel. What else? I saw Captain America: The Winter Soldier. That was a good, like, hammy, faux 70s kind of spy movie with action in it. That was kind of nice. I saw Iron Man 1. That was kind of refreshing when it came out. Very superhero-y, but I kind of liked it. I saw the one with Thanos in it. First one was quite good. I thought that was very interesting. Kind of creative at times even. And then the second one was dog shit. And so I checked out. I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. What was the other one? Pink Panther, no, the Black Panther one. I ended up seeing that. That shit sucked. I don't know. They made like 17 superhero movies a year for a while there, and like 2 of them were good, so. I mean, maybe this is.
Yes?
It's like maybe.
Find more breach remnants for my research.
You've seen peak MCU. I mean, I wasn't about to see the Immortals or whatever that one was. The fucking Lady Marvel movie. I can usually tell. Maybe it's because I make trailers, but I can kind of tell based on a trailer whether something is worth it. And I've been fooled before, right? But I don't know. I'd like to think I have a decent eye for it. I guess everything's 19. I don't need to do anything. And I don't want to level up Leap Slam because if it gets too high, it'll start killing monsters. And I don't want to kill them. I want to prime them for stun.
Have an order?
Anyway, Angie. Something dropped that was good. I just can't remember what it was. Oh, a perfect jeweler's orb. Damn, they're only worth 31? I'm just going to use them now. Okay. I'll start using them on more than my singular best ability. Yeah, perfects are cheap. Good. Good. Something else dropped that was like potentially worth money. What was it? Was it one of these? No, I think I have an expanding collection of the worst, most worth nothing lineage supports. Apparently I collect them. Alright, well I got something that I thought was maybe worth something, but I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was the Perfect Jeweler's Orb. Oh no, I think it was a level 20 skill, right? How much are level 20 skills nowadays? Nope, I just have 19s. Alright, must have misremembered. There's an Old Man Logan skin. The Daredevil TV show was good. Brave New World was crap. I don't know which Daredevil TV show I saw. One of my buddies back a million years ago was like, "Oh yeah, I've been watching the Daredevil TV show. It's really good." And there must have been more than one different Daredevil TV show, because the one I watched was trash. But everybody who's into comics tells me that the Daredevil TV show is really good. And so I simply must, like, I must have watched a different one. I guess they do have a bunch of different shows all the time. But it was not good. However, a lot of that stuff is like, oh, hey, you know, they had like one season of this and then they canceled it and then they rebooted it on some other network, and that's the one you want to get or whatever. So it's hard to keep track of them. Is this one of those breaches that stays open forever? No. Okay. I've been getting more and more of those, though. They happen every once in a while, and I'm not sure why. Wolverine and Deadpool was entertaining and kinda real good. It's supposed to be like a... I mean, it's just a straight-up comedy, right? It's supposed to be a jokey movie. I don't know if I even saw a trailer for it. But if it was good, cool. I think it's R, right? You don't get too many R-rated superhero movies anymore. Oh wait, actually I shouldn't say anymore, because it's kind of a recent phenomenon in any case. I think Blade was the first, if I recall. And it was fucking great. I mean, hammy is all get out, but that's fun. Double breach? Jack Breacher? More. 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 Ah. Please. Alright, I'm going this way. Maybe I'll find a straggler or something before it closes. Nope, just his aura. Oh, it's blue. That's why it took so many hits. If you only missed the boat on it all, and you're never catching up on MCU, I don't know that it's something you need to catch up with. It's something to, you know, you're walking to a buffet, and you just peruse, and you're kind of walking past stuff, and you choose the best singular 4 things. Like, all right, I'm gonna watch this one, and this one, and this one, and then finally that one, and the rest... either you had to be there or trash. Like, skip it, you know? The sampler platter. And I would even do that if you're super into comic books, because probably if you're super into comic books, then the ones that are bad are going to be extra annoying to you because of how good the comic run may or may not have been, you know, something like that. Which is why I will basically always feel sorry for Fantastic Four fans. Like people who really like the Fantastic Four comic. Because the only thing more certain than the most recent Fantastic Four movie sucks is that the studios will for some reason try again. They cannot stop trying to make a Fantastic Four movie, and they cannot stop failing to make even an okay one. The source material is like extra weird and corny and 60s and 50s kind of stuff, and they just can't translate it. And there's great stories in there that they could, but they just can't. I don't know. They can't. They seemingly can't do it. I don't know what it is.
Hidden treasures serve no one.
Maybe it's the 2 of the 4 characters have to be CG, and so it ages badly no matter what. I don't know if it's because they focus on Fantastic Four themselves, which are the least interesting characters ever, or because they always get Doctor Doom painfully wrong. Just crazy wrong. You have the best villain ever at your fingertips, and you're like, no, let's do it really bad. Let's fuck it up. I didn't even need to see that new one. Is it? I don't know. It might have been out already, or it might be being made right now, but they're like, we're unveiling who's gonna play Doctor Doom. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I'll listen to that. And they're like, it's Robert Downey Jr. And I'm like, that movie is gonna fucking blow. It's gonna suck. Alright, thank you. You told me everything I need to know about definitely not watching that movie. The man's an incredible actor when he wants to be. But Doctor Doom, I don't see it. Just an entirely, completely opposite person. And he was already Iron Man, and he worked well as Iron Man. Oh, too much degen. I thought he worked pretty well as Iron Man, because he was just sort of playing himself. Some rich asshole with a monkey on his back, you know, like, that's Tony Stark, like, perfect, right? Plus having the split character development 4 ways. I mean, it's an ensemble, really, I guess. But they generally don't treat it like that. It's just like... It's like Ben plus Fireman, and then Reed. I don't know. I'm not... I can't get into it, but basically they all suck. And there are challenges to it, but they don't do themselves any favors. RDJ is not it. I mean, he's already in the universe as the character where he gets to play himself for, so I don't see what the issue is. It was weird. Am I excited for the rumored ogre updates? For sure, yeah. Feeling some excitement here and there. I hope they're size crept. I hope it really is a model, like a model line refresh, and not just the rumor was wrong. Here's your 1 foot hero plus your book kind of thing. Like, that would be really sad. But I'm experiencing a higher than normal amount of hopium for it. Should be good. I had to run so far back, and I am almost dead instantly again. This ground stuff is so dangerous. I don't think I can kill that creature. Too deadly. Whatever ground degen it puts down, I can't deal with it. I don't know what it counts as, what type of thing. If it's a bleed, if it's a poison, if ground degen has its own type, if it's elemental, if it's chaos. I don't know anything about it. All I know is when you stand in it for a maximum of 1 second, you'll die. And I probably would be able to survive it easier if I had a lot of health, but I don't. Okay. That last bit was hard, but we did it.
Yes.
Hello. I serve. That gold is worth more than this.
Breaches.
Find more breach remnants for my research.
Monster density. Pack size, sure. I'm up. Ooh, we're almost at 300. Hell yeah. I'm a long way off on the splinters, but we're almost at 300 breach ones to do the final boss man. The big hand, the double hander. Fractured Lake. Oh, we'll do the funny thing. Nice. I love the mirror place. The mirror place is cool. In fact, I could put another thing or two on this, right? Poison on hit, that might be a issue. I might die to that. But let's see.
A mirror traps us in an image.
Look how cool this place looks. I'm a sucker for shit like this. I know it's simple to do, but it just looks great. And all the creatures are mirrored, so there's 2 of them. That's cool. I think all the loot drops should be mirrored, but that's just me.
Fight all you want. It won't change a thing.
I'm in an awkward place with gearing this warrior because I hit all the breakpoints, right? Like, I am at 90% armor cap. Well, I'm not on block, but block sucks anyway. Maximized all my resistances, even chaos. I'm at 90% elemental damage reduction against hits as well because of the 80,000 armor that counts towards it. 70% fizz, or 7 extra percent fizz, which I think the highest is 8. And like pretty okay damage and everything, but my hit points are just so horrible. Like actual 2k hit point Andy, like literally 2,000. That's like half what it should be. But to fix that, I would have to replace basically every single piece of every single gear slot would have to get replaced and have just like 150 extra life on it. And cost twice as much. And so I'm at kind of a rough spot. The only thing I can replace stuff with is the exact thing I'm wearing, except with an extra 3 divine worth of health on it per slot.
There is no more wisdom to be had here.
It feels like a long way off. Hey, if I ever sell that crazy hammer I made, then look, I'll be able to just go to the supermarket and order that stuff.
This place will take all that you love if you tarry.
Massive great hammer. Truly massive. As mass. Oh, I don't want to miss anything, so we'll see if that's a thing.
All you want. It won't change a thing.
Nope. Nothing. Man, this place looks so cool. I want more of cool gimmicks like this. They could do so much with the backgrounds. And they really have, more than many ARPGs I've seen, with stuff like this place. The Act 2 caravan, where the thing you're walking on is just like a giant train, essentially. You know, of course, the Arcane Sanctuary from Diablo 2, where you're just in cosmos space.
Traps how we see
I like
ourselves.
stuff like that.
Break the image, break the trap.
I bet that's the end, and then this is the other place. Oh, they had energy shield. Blue life.
There is no more wisdom to be had here. Only anger. Break the image, break the prison.
Pain Rosary, Gloam Amulet. -1 prefix, +1 suffix. Spirit, all attributes. Ooh. Hold up.
A cracked mirror shows only a fractured image.
So I got 1 prefix and 1 suffix still left to do. Interesting. That's a decent start. Interesting item.
Speak.
Could be anything. Red Flare Conduit. Yeah, all right.
Yes, if you must. Acceptable.
I don't know if that's good. I just put all of them away. $217, $251, 100 max life. Lightning res 24, 20. People seen Inflict have 29 slow magnitude, 22. Cannot immobilize. Okay, the one that dropped is better.
Hello. Find more priest remnants for my research.
Nice. Um, 191 plus 2 divines. Not quite enough, and haven't found the spirit, but good farming anyway. Shorter stream on Forge, almost 3 hours. Would, but I could farm all day, but it's not to be. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Nice chatting. Appreciate. Thanks for the subs and the bits, if any happened. I can't remember if they did. I'll see you guys for the Monday stream. Gonna get some big dinner over here. It's almost 7 o'clock. Have a nice day.